Probably crap everywhere. Man, this place is a mess. I don't know where to start. This crap looks familiar. I think a lot of these are parts of the puzzle we solved in other rooms. If that's true, then this room could be Zero's laboratory. Perhaps Zero... Oh crap, machines and puzzles need to see his plan for operation. Outside of the library. Yeah. And then nice. And Zero lost. That's not necessarily a bad end. This one was. Oh, end. Summary. That's not bad end either. Why is only like the one say bad end? Only two of them do. Where's this lead? And that means there's technically still one more ending? One here. And that one. Junpei, isn't this a nautical table? Yeah, I feel I've seen this before. That I have. The parasol here looks like Elvis in space. Yeah, how exciting. That's really big. It feels really sturdy. It does seem pretty heavy duty. Suppose it belongs to whoever uses this. What do you say? Hold up. There's a control panel in front of the big screen here. I wonder if any of these buttons do anything. There's something on the screen now. What is this? There are 15 cells with numbers and letters in them. Let me see that. Ah, I see. So whenever you touch a cell, the ones next to it turn on and off. You just gotta use that to make all the cells on the right and bottom green. Hey Junpei, found this piece of paper under that thing. You wanna take a look at it? Think you might something to do with the puzzle? Piece of paper clip. There's a bunch of numbers and letters connected to equal signs on it. To an extent, it's probably related to the puzzle screen somehow. Thanks, Clover. It really helps. Yeah. Right, let's go back and try again. Anyway, it looks like we need to make all the cells all green. Oh, we're back in the hexadecimal shit. Motherfucker. L is 21. F is 15. 1 plus 6 plus 15 is 21. Yeah. So that one won't work because it also needs to get to there. Oh, Jesus. That makes that work. It's a combination of that kind of fucking puzzle and this. What kind of madness is this? Oh. I can also solve it on accident, I guess. Yeah, Junpei, you're so smart. You did an excellent job in solving the puzzle. Just what I was expecting. Hey, come on, you're embarrassing me. Whoa, don't get cocky, kid. We don't got time for that. Look at this. Check out the right edge of the control panel. The lid is slide open. Something came out. Okay. Process. Not sure how to take a closer look, but I think it might be a clue. We don't need this anymore, do we? No, I don't think so. Yeah, it's a puzzle we already solved. Okay. Apparently I'm supposed to get there first. Get the paper. Oh, I see. The upper left is steering wheel symbol, the right's a cross symbol, bottom left is a circle symbol, and I see all following very near the bottom right. Each symbol seems to have to do with a number. 1 is here, 2 cross, 3. Perhaps we need to insert the numbers in this order? The order, huh? Monitor's part of this machine. It's really dim though. It's got a map run on it. I can barely see it. Look, there's a compass on here. Ah, now I get it. What do you mean? I guess you weren't there, Clover, but I saw the puzzle like this in one of the wheelhouse. I think I just need to do the same thing here. Same thing. Important part of this nautical table is found. You have to match up the directions of the compass with the lines on the nautical table. You're well in the wheelhouse, but this time I think I'm going to use the wheel attached to the side here. Of course. This probably works the same way the steering wheel on the warehouse did. Direction. Then it's going to stop when the compass points where I want to. I'm going the opposite then. First things first, and you head south. Then I need to head west. Southeast. Northeast. East. Then north, and then east again. Did it, Junpei? Good boy. Who's a good boy? Oh, really? Oh, not off. We're on right now. Check out the right side of the monitor. This little something came out. Oh, yeah. Dude, another big box in the hall by the exit? I think it made a noise. Like something unlocking? No? Noise, huh? Till the girls come home. That doesn't seem too bad. We don't have to bring them ourselves. Okay, smart with me, kid. How about we deal with this later, okay, guys? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh dear. Oh, thank God there's a chart. I'm gonna need it. Still locked. there's a box by the exit. It's just that cabinet? I need to do Morse code somewhere. There's still another puzzle I am completely missing, apparently. Oh, here we go. When I... Whoa. Well, now we've got something on the screen at least. Oh, wait a minute. I saw something like this when I figured out the Morse code puzzle back in case box. Morse code, yeah. Dots on here look like dots for stitch in Morse code. There's 2 dots in the first line, 4 in the second, and 1 on the last. I don't understand. Perhaps you should give it a shot anyways. Give it a try. Okay. I am a little confused now. Like, I do not know what to put in here. I know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I do not know what the fuck I'm supposed to put in there. Exactly how... Oh, there we go. Now I get it. That's what the box was. Oh, it's a fucking coffin again. Coffin. Oh man, the 7th thing. Yeah, he's all pale. He's doing the same thing I am. No way. Could this be... Sorry, what's going on? It's a coffin. I wonder if there's a vampire in it. Right, I guess Clover Snake don't know the story. Man, I can't bring myself down. At any rate, let's have a look around. Coffin. Snake touchdown. All ice. Ah, the 2 machines. Oh, holy shit. Man, this is serious. Well, let's open it, shall we? Clover, if you could give me a hand. Okay, I got it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ha! No luck. It doesn't seem to be ready to open. Or something. Guess at least some other way. Hey 7, you think I could open it with your... You can open it with your superhuman strength? But no, what's wrong? I think I was passing this, okay? What the heck? Very well, let's just do it with coffin for now. Let's look around the room a little more, shall we? All ice. Oh, duh. No, not the coffin. And now I need to put in the other one. Yeah, I figured it out. I don't need your explanation now. Damn person. Stupid NPCs tell me shit after I figured it out. All ice. You saw the puzzle, Junpei. Excellent work. The answer was ice. How did you know? All I do is listen to the sound of the machine made. After that, it's preliminary to the code then. I believe I heard a noise from somewhere on the right other than the device after you solved the puzzle. Explain nothing open. You see anything that could have made that noise? Yeah, that's true. I heard a noise behind the shutter. Perhaps the coffin's unlocked now? What? Fine, I'll open it. Okay, Jimmy, just a box. Just a box. Holy shit, this is a coffin. This is gonna be something horrible in there, I just know it. Okay, deep breaths. Here we go. Man, there's nobody in there. Shit, I can't believe I scared someone like that. What do you mean nobody? We were expecting someone to be in there? It's a long story. Ask Jimmy about it sometime. Well, it's like someone said there's nobody in there. There's something in there, though. Well, two somethings, actually. What is that? Looks like we gotta place an envelope. And the Neptune key! Yay, we finally found it. Alright, go through the hallway. Correct color. We need to get out of the room first now. Oh yeah, I know. Okay, let's get the hell out of here as quick as possible. Don't believe any objections to that. Let's get a pipe from the steering wheel across. Okay. No. That looks like some kind of puzzle. What are there blue rules? Here, I'll read them to you. When you touch a numbered area, that area will be selected and it will turn blue to indicate this. Touching a numbered ball after selecting an area will cause that ball to move to that area. However, you do not move the red balls. You only move 3 to 5 balls into a single area. Press the check button once you've moved all the balls except for the red ones which you cannot move. The digital root of the balls in the area must match the number of that area. That's it. Whatever, let's give it a shot. You practice makes perfect. Hey, let's see you solve the next one. You can make fun of me. Well, 5 and 7. Yeah, it was that. He just doesn't like that one. Why did it not open the... Oh, because there's only 2 there. Monkey brains. Okay, I'll just check. What? I have to use all of them? Right? But nothing happened. Still think we're gonna change the left empty. Imagine something will happen when they are all filled. Doesn't seem likely. Something that showed up on the screen. So look, should look like last. Yeah, but there's more of those red balls you can't move. Yeah, but a few areas too. You didn't look at screen over there, right? Anyway, you say the picture first. 1,000 words? Give it a shot. Figure 1,000 words. Hey, shut it. At least I'm trying, alright? So I have to use all of them. That's the biggest kick in the teeth. Two and 8. 7. I'm just curious if I can make 9 with both of those or not. I think so. 3, 6, 4, 5. Bingo! It's awesome, Junpei. There's only 2 left now. You can do it. Seven and 7. Okay, so I need 2 ways to get to 7. 2 and 4 is 6. That won't work. Yeah, I think so. I realized I fucked up afterwards. 4 and 6 is 10. Meant 5. There we go. 2 and 6. 8, 8, 8, 16. Oh, maybe. Booyah! Last couple. I think it's probably the last one. Oh, there's something. Alright, I'll solve it in no time. 8 and 9. How am I supposed to be able to do that? That should work, right? That is not fair. Three to five balls. God, how am I supposed to do that then? I don't have enough. Like, there's a literal not enough. There has to be 3 to 5 balls. I only have 5 balls total. The both of them need to be filled. Oh, so you don't have to have any. Huh? Where the noise comes from? Way to go, Junpei. You answered all the questions. Damn, Junpei, good job. Yes, I heard that as well. Corner of the desk.
A picture? What the hell is this? This man with a mustache on the right. He's the same guy we found murdered in the captain's quarters. He had the Zero bracelet on his left arm. And this second man, with the glasses and a doctor's coat. He's the 9th man. The one with bracelet number 9. He died after he went into door 5. But this guy, the one in the striped suit. Oh man, that's Ace.
Yeah, I guess it is.
No doubt about it.
But what does it mean? What is Ace doing in this picture? Not only Ace, the 9th man and Cap too. And they look happy, like they knew each other well. Why? How in the world are these 4 men connected?
You say Ace is in that picture?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it was taken recently, though. Ace, the 9th man, and Cap all look about 10 years younger.
Ah, so the 9th man and the man you found murdered in the captain's quarters are also in the picture?
Yeah.
Is there anyone else? Or are there only 3 people in the picture? I'm afraid I can't see it.
No, there's one more guy. He's got kinda long hair, he looks smart, but a little cold. He's the only one I don't recognize.
What's the date of the photograph?
It doesn't have one.
Did you look on the back?
Back?
Yes, the reverse.
Huh. Praying for the success of the Nonary project with Nijisaki, Kubota, and Musashita.
Then the 4 men in this picture were the organizers of the Nonary game 9 years ago. That means Ace, the 9th man, and Cap were all responsible for making it happen. But I feel like I should be more shocked about this. It's almost as if that's just how things were always supposed to be. Why? Why am I not Ace was the one in charge of the Nonary project. But why? Why am I so calm? It's like I already knew.
Ah, of course. I understand now. Ace was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. He was the one who invented the game 9 years ago. He was Gentaro Hongo.
Ace is Hongo?
I had my suspicions from the beginning. Their voices were similar. Too similar to be a coincidence. I could never forget his voice. It was the voice of the devil. I couldn't be sure, though. After all, I had no way to check. I certainly couldn't ask him. Even if I had known, however, I would never have told you. Zero made it quite clear what would have happened if I did.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Huh?
I didn't know that Ace was Hongo.
Oh, yes. I suppose you wouldn't have. 9 years ago. You were in Building Q in Nevada, but Hongo was in the Gigantic with us.
I know. That's why I didn't know what Hongo looked like. But why? Why didn't you tell me? I mean, I'm your sister, right? You could have told me.
I'm sorry. I apologize for keeping this from you. But if I'd told you, Clover, you would have told everyone else. And if you did, then I would have been forced to tell them about what happened 9 years ago. I had to prevent that.
Hey, Junpei. You think I could borrow that picture for a sec?
Sure.
Hongo Kubota. Nijisaki Musashiro. Hongo Kubota. Nijisaki Musashiro.
Hey, Seven, do you...
Shut it! Just be quiet. I'm this close to remembering. This close. Hongo Kubota Nijisaki Musashiro. Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Nonary Project. Shit.
What?
What's wrong?
Holy shit, this is nuts.
What's nuts?
I remember
Remember what?
everything.
Everything?
Yeah, I remember all of it. My memory's back. I remember what happened before I got snatched.
What?
Let me tell you what happened. Like Snake said, Ace is Hongo from the right. The other three are Musashido, Nijisaki, and Kubota. Musashido was the man with the cash. Nijisaki was Hongo's right-hand man. And Kubota developed the actual technical details of the experiments.
How do you know all this?
Come on, man, I told you, I finally got my memory back.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm trying to ask you why you knew all this stuff in the first place, before you forgot it.
You really want to know?
Of course.
Me too.
This is gonna take a while. Hell, it'll probably take maybe 3 days to tell you everything.
Well, we don't have 3 days.
Just give us the short version, all right?
Short version, huh? All right, fine. Give it a shot. No promises, though. I'm a detective. It's a little awkward to say this about myself, but you could probably consider me a lone wolf type. I hold to my own code, because I think doing what's right is more important than doing what you're told. That's why I followed my gut that night. A slim lead brought me to the wharf. It was 9 years ago. The wharf had been cold as fuck, and I could barely see squat. I was investigating a mess of kidnappings, all of them children. It all had one thing in common. A history of visits to one particular hospital. A hospital under the management of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. And my investigation had turned up evidence that Cradle had been involved in the kidnappings. After a little sweet talking, I managed to finally get a real lead from someone inside Cradle. My source told me this.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
So I headed to the wharf. From the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about. There was a bunch of movement there. Men in black suits, many of them carrying large bags. Bags. There was something about the way they moved as they were carried. No doubt about it. There were human beings in those bags. I moved before I realized it. I came out of hiding with my gun already in my hand.
Don't move.
I felt metal touch the back of my head.
Drop the gun. I could kill you right now. It'd be easy to get away with it, too. Just tie an anchor to your feet, and no one will find you for a week. That what you want? The fish here would love a meal.
He kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull. There was nothing I could do. I did what he said and laid my gun on the ground. Then suddenly, there was a sharp pain in my neck. A needle. A drug. That was my last thought. My face hit cold concrete. I was out like a light after that. I woke up on a hard floor. Damn it. Shit, my head hurts. I did a quick once-over of the room. Where am I? A small, shabby bed, a dirty sink, a toilet with no privacy. I'd seen it countless times as a cop. I'm in a cell, huh? Facing the toilet was a door set into the wall. I was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it. I pushed and pulled on it, but... It won't. Not like I expected much else. It would be dumb enough to put me in a cell and leave it unlocked. Threw myself against the door a few times, but it wouldn't budge. I knew it. I gave up and made my way back to the bed, and sat down. I sat there for a very, very long time. Who knows how long. Then, I heard a faint voice. The voice was far away. I couldn't understand what it was saying, but I could hear one. It was pretty high, probably a little kid. Huh? No, it was several. I hear 5, or 6, maybe more. Where? Where are they coming from? I pressed my ear to the wall and tried to listen through it. No, that's not it. Left. It's coming from under the bed? I hauled on the metal frame and flipped the thing over. And there it was. The bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal grate. I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate. I couldn't see shit, but I knew it in my gut. This was where those voices were coming from. Hold up. Why are there kids here? But then what my inside man told me popped into my head.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I on that ship? It didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those kids. I checked out the metal grate. Could I fit? I stuck my fingers in and grabbed it. And then... Yeah! How do you like that, you son of a bitch? I finally got the damn thing off. Sweat was dripping down my face, so I wiped it off and crawled inside. The first bit or so was tight. I had a wriggle on my belly. It wind up eventually, and there was space for me to crawl along on my hands and knees. I went from crawling like a worm in dirt to skittering like a bug. Couldn't say it was much better, but I'd take what I could get. And when I'd been in the thing long enough to start wondering where it'd take me, a massive sound nearly scared the piss out of me. It was like a heavy metal door had just been slammed shut. Then, there was a voice. What? I wasn't sure what it meant, but anything with incinerator is bad news. Then, almost as if that was a cue, I heard a mess of young-sounding voices. A bunch of them were straight up.
How they made the hair on my hair stand straight up.
Damn it! What the hell is going on here? I scrambled through the duct as fast as I could. I made a giant racket, but I didn't care at that point. I soon found a metal door on the left side of the duct. The kids were screaming on the other side. I found it. I yanked the handle and threw the door open. I almost ripped the metal off its hinges. What the hell is this place? I couldn't believe what I saw. The room had a dome up top, and there had to be about 9 walls, all the same size. And the ceiling was an upside-down funnel, almost like a chimney. I looked down. There they were, the kids I'd been searching for. They all gawked up at me, suddenly silent. For the moment, from surprise and fear. Scared of the room or me, I couldn't tell. Probably both, actually. Not like I can blame them running into a mug like this when I'm already scared shitless. I snorted at my own dig at myself and turned to the kids. Don't worry, kids, I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. All of them stood there, frozen. Well, except one. He was a boy, slightly older than the others, in a private school uniform.
Who the hell are you?
He stepped forward and glared at me suspiciously. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you. It looked like they relaxed some the second I got the words out.
How are you gonna help us?
Where's the exit?
There isn't one. The doors we came in through won't open, and the door over there...
He kinda cut himself off. I think he was considering something before he changed his mind.
Anyway, there's no point. We can't all get out of here. If we don't get out of here, we're gonna be burned to death.
Burned to death?
Can't you hear it? That voice said the incinerator's gonna start up soon. So...
The voice spoke again.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
They only had 15 minutes. I looked back down at the kids. Looks like a good 20 or 30 feet to the floor. No way I could pull them up. Too big of a distance for any of us to reach. What the hell was I gonna do? But then I got an idea. Wait right there. I'm gonna be right back.
What? Where is he going? Are you just gonna leave us here?
They just got frightened. I'm not the best at that kind of thing, but I try to reassure them with a smile. Don't worry, all right? I'll be back, I promise. So just stay calm and wait right there. Got it? I didn't wait to hear them respond. There wasn't time. I had to hurry. Well, as fast as I could on his hands and knees. Didn't take me long to get back to my cell. Still no way out of it, but I had a plan. I needed something from the room. When I got it, I dove back into the hole and took off towards the incinerator. Then... Sorry to keep you waiting, guys. I tipped out the doorway and dropped down the rope I brought with me. Back in the cell, I'd torn the bed sheets into strips and tied them together to make a rope. It was sloppy, but it got the job done. All right, just tie that around yourself, okay? I'll pull you up one at a time.
Right!
Huh. Wait a sec. Something was off. There were more of you before. Where'd the rest of you go? The boy in the uniform answered.
I let them go on ahead. We opened the number 9 door and they left.
What? You're telling me you opened that door?
That's what I said!
Then what the hell are you doing here?
We couldn't go with them.
Why not?
Look, the only people who can go through the numbered door...
He was in the middle of explaining.
Incineration will begin in 5 minutes.
The wall shook a bit, and the voice bouncing around.
Look, that can wait, all right? Just get us out of here!
Right! Grabbed onto the rope. First one I pulled out was a girl with a ponytail. Next was a girl with a red necktie. A boy in a jacket came after. He said he'd climb up on his own. The boy in the uniform was the last up. The other kid, he climbed up the rope himself. He looked pretty scrawny, but I guess he was stronger than he looked. He moved fast, but when he was almost to me, we heard some knocking. Everyone looked at the door. It had a thick, square window set into it. On the other side, an angry face was staring in.
God damn it! What's going on here? Why is the room empty? Where the hell are those fucking kids?
The door opened, and a man stepped in looking half mad with fury. I recognized his face. I saw him many times in photos during my investigation. The man's name was Gintaro Hongo, the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Hongo saw the boy hanging from the rope. Yeah! It was like he was an animal. He lunged for the rope. Hurry!
I know!
The boy in the uniform booked it up the rope.
You son of a bitch! Get back here, you little shit!
15 feet. 10. The second I could reach the kid, I grabbed him. I hauled him up and tossed him into the duct behind me.
No! No!
Hongo had lost it. His face didn't even look human. It was like the bastard pulled off his fake face. He was really a terrifying devil or some kind of damn monster. I quickly reeled in the rope, leaving a furious Hongo yelling at me from the floor.
You fucking bastard! You won't get away with this! How dare you compromise this experiment!
Experiment? What experiment?
Incineration will begin in 1 minute.
Hey, old man! What the hell are you doing? Hurry up!
The boy in the uniform was trying to get my attention. I may have thrown a salute in the raging asshole's face before I closed the door behind me. The boy's going back to the cell, so we went down the other direction instead. After about 30 feet, we came across another duct on the left. This one was heading down. Artie nodded and took turns sliding down it. The duct emptied us out into a narrow hallway. There was a door on either side. The one on the left was a normal double door. But the one on the right was familiar. It had black and yellow stripes, and a device next to it on the wall. The plate on it read, Incinerator. Incinerator?
Yeah, that's where we were.
It was the girl with the red tie who answered me. We were inside an incinerator?
Yeah, Hongo might still be there. It looks like it's been shut off, though.
Wait, what? If he's still in there...
Yeah, that's not good.
That meant we better. We gotta get out of here. Go to the other door, hurry! The kids started running, and I was close on their heels. On the other side of the door was a large spiral staircase. Run! Didn't need to tell them twice. Up, up, and up. feet pounding the steps. Our arms pumping fast. Round, round, round. The devil was on our tail. The stairway kept going. We passed a couple of landings when the boy in the uniform suddenly spoke.
Something's up. Akane's not catching up to us.
Akane?
My kid sister. The girl with the red necktie.
Akane. That's strange.
Wait.
I remember seeing that man on the list of missing kids.
Hey! Akane!
He kept his hands around his mouth and yelled.
Maybe we outran her.
The boy in the uniform skidded to a stop. He stopped too. So did the other two kids. When did we do that?
Well, we passed a couple big rooms on the way here. Maybe she took a rest in one of them?
No, that's impossible.
Sorry, Grandpa. You keep going.
Turn to go.
The kid, wait! God damn it, I said wait!
I don't think the kid even heard me.
Fuck!
I spun around to the boy in the jacket, the girl with the ponytail.
I'm going after him. You two keep going, all right? You got it?
The girl nodded and ran up the stairs. But the boy...
I'm going with you.
I didn't have time to argue. I just nodded and took off down the stairs. I could hear him following me. We ran all the way to the bottom floor, calling for her. Akane was nowhere to be found.
God damn it, where the hell did she go?
I could tell the kid was frustrated, and then suddenly...
Help me! Somebody help me!
We heard a girl's voice.
Akane!
The boy in the uniform threw open the door and leapt into the hallway by the incinerator. We rushed in after him. I couldn't for the life of me believe what we were seeing. That bastard Hongo had Akane by the arm and was forcing her into the incinerator.
Come on, goddammit, move!
No, I don't want to! Let me go, please!
She planted her feet squarely on the floor and was struggling to get away. But Hongo was bigger and stronger. She wasn't gonna win.
Akane!
My brother roared with anger and charged toward Hongo.
Help me!
Ah! You're too late, idiot!
Hongo lifted Akane bodily into the air and threw her, still fighting him, into the incinerator. Before we could even blink, Hongo had leapt through the door after her. We saw him land inside. Then, the door slammed shut. We ran to the door. We did everything we could think of to get the thing open. But...
Fuck! It's no use! The goddamn thing won't move an inch!
He started slamming his fists against the door. He was close to shattering his knuckles with how hard he pounded on it.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
Her voice was muffled, but all of us could hear the sheer terror in it.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here.
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door.
What?
Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat, emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's the same damn thing!
Are you there?
Yeah, we're here. Just hang on, all right? We're gonna figure out a way to save you.
His words would have seemed like a sick joke to her if she'd been able to see how white and bloodless his face was right then.
Incineration will begin in 17.
Please help me! I'm really scared! I don't want to die, please! I don't want to die!
It's gonna be all right. I'll figure something out. I promise, okay? You hear me? I promise!
It was torture listening to her sobbing on the other side of the door. Her brother was nearly crying himself. He could only stand there, fists clenched so tight his knuckles were white.
What happened then?
Come on, man. Put yourself in my shoes. It doesn't end good. You think I want to remember that?
Then...
Yeah, shit. If I'd known it was gonna be like this, I almost wish I hadn't remembered.
Hey, are you sure?
Huh?
Look, I don't want to ask this either, but there's something I don't get. So if you could just tell me, did that girl, Akane, really...
Yeah, I'm sure. There wasn't anything we could do. After a while, the countdown ended, and we heard something. The fire stopped, but we still didn't move. Me and the jacket kid were frozen. The boy in the uniform collapsed as if he couldn't hold himself up anymore. A few minutes passed. The door opened. The boy in the uniform tripped over his own feet running in. We followed, too numb to speak. The air in the incinerator was hot. Every breath made my lungs feel like they were on fire. It was like standing on hot asphalt. The air was wavering, and in the middle of the room, there it lay. The kid's legs were shaking so bad, I don't know how he managed to walk. I couldn't see his face, but his body somehow looked empty. Finally, he reached it. He fell to his knees as his legs gave out on him. And then...
can I ask you one more thing?
What's that?
The girl, Akane. What was her last name?
What does it matter to you?
Just tell me, okay? Please?
Kurashiki. Her name was Akane Kurashiki. You were there that day, weren't you? The tall kid in the jacket. That was you, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. You are correct, Detective.
I'll be right back.
Don't misunderstand me. I told you before how Zero threatened me. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't say anything about what happened 9 years ago.
So you're saying you're not working for Zero, right?
Of course not.
Clover, what about you?
Hey, come on! You really think I'm working with Zero? I told you before, you idiot! I was in Nevada, in Building Q. I did hear that a detective rescued the kids on the boat, but I didn't know it was you.
Well, I guess I believe you. All right, let me ask you another question. Santa's real name is Aoi Kurashiki. He's Akane's brother. You know that?
No, I didn't. Did you?
Well, yes. I know Aoi Kurashiki was her brother, but I didn't know he was Santa. At least not from the beginning. 9 years ago, he was in the middle of puberty. His voice is entirely different now. I'm ashamed to say that even my exceptional hearing wasn't able to make that connection. As such, I had no reason to think Santa was Aoi.
When did you figure it out?
Clover told me that Santa might have been one of the subjects of the initial experiment. It was only a short while ago, while we were leaving the library. When she told me that, I had a feeling.
Santa is Aoi? Akane Kurashiki, June's brother?
There's still a lot we don't know. I mean, like, a lot. But there is one thing I think we can say we know.
What's that?
The body we found in the shower room. It had to be Nijisaki, dressed up to look like Snake.
What?
Come on, man. What kind of detective are you? You didn't figure that out already?
Hey, go easy on me, man. I just got my memory back, all right? Cut me some slack.
Well, if he is, the 3 murders make sense then, don't they? Yeah, that's right. Murder. Kubota blew himself up, but that was murder too. So why did these murders take place?
If Junpei is correct, and the body in the shower room was Nijisaki's, that means all of the people who were murdered were involved with the creation of the Nonary Project. Kubota, the person who conducted the actual experiments. Nijisaki, Hongo's assistant. Musashido, the man who financed the project.
You mean this was all just revenge? Santa is Zero. He's getting revenge for the death of his sister. That's why he killed them.
No, I don't think Santa actually murdered anyone. If I'm right, then it's not hard to figure out who the next victim's gonna be, is it? I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
The next target will be Gentaro Hongo.
The person who planned the Nonary project.
In other words, Ace.
What?
Whoa, what the hell's going on here?
It must be 6 a.m. Our time is up.
Shit!
Come on, we need to get out of here.
How?
I'm betting this sucker opens the exit. Come on, let's go.
Ooh.
Huh. I think the shaking stopped.
It would seem so, but we are yet to be out of danger.
You're right. Let's hurry.
This exit needs the Uranus card, too. Hey, Junpei.
Yeah, I know. All right, it's open. Let's go. Okay, Neptune Key, let's see if you work. Yes! I think it unlocked. It says... so this is the
This is the first time I've seen it from this side, but yeah, I think so.
Then there ought to be a lever near the door.
Yeah, right here.
Pull that and the door should open.
Got it. Let's go. What the hell is going on? What's wrong? Are you okay?
Jumpy, you came to get me.
Of course I did. I made a promise.
I'm so glad you're here. So glad.
Hey, what happened to you?
I just fainted. I wasn't feeling very good. I'm feeling a lot better now, though.
Are you sure?
Yes. I just need to rest a little longer. I'm sure I'll be fine. You shouldn't worry about me.
Santa.
Hey, where is it? Where's the gun? You hide it somewhere?
I don't have it. I got sucker punched and they took the gun.
What? Who took it?
What? Isn't that obvious?
I took the gun.
Ace.
Just what the hell do you think you're doing, Ace? Or maybe I ought to say Gentaro Hongo, CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
You have me at a disadvantage. And I don't like that. You know me, but I don't know you. Do you have any idea how much I've suffered? Can you even begin to understand my pain?
The pain of prosopagnosia, right?
Another irritating insect. And how do you know that?
Good question.
No matter. If you don't want to answer, it makes no difference to me. This is a waste of time anyway. It's time for me to go. First is 1. Give me your hand. 8. And with this, 9.
The ninth man. Kubota's bracelet.
I believe I've won this game. I've had quite a time playing with you. I must thank Zero, I suppose.
Wait, what? Ace doesn't know who Zero is. What the hell are you planning, Santa?
At any rate, this game ends now. I will escape, and the rest of you will have a slightly less pleasant ending. I suggest you enjoy your final moments. Goodbye. Wait! What? Why isn't it opening? One more time.
Oh yeah, because 9's not actually 9. It's
Now
6, isn't
open!
it?
No! What is this? Why? That digital route should be 9! It has to be 9! Then why? Why isn't it opening?
Now!
No! Oh.
Oh, that was close. Too close. Thank you, Seven.
Don't mention it. Just one punch ain't enough for this piece of shit. After what he did 9 years ago, I ought to rip him to pieces. But if a suspect can't talk, they ain't much good. Once he's locked up in a cell, we're gonna have a little chat.
9 years ago? Then you must be...
Yeah, you finally figured it out, dumbass.
Ace, you killed Kubota, Nijisaki, and Musashido, didn't you?
Wait, Nijisaki?
Oh, right. You don't know yet. All right. We'll just go through them in order then. Let's start off with Kubota. You talked to Kubota and managed to convince him to go into door 5 alone. You killed him without making it look like you killed him. The way I figure it, you had 4 motives. 1. In the nonary game, the number 9 is dangerous. Whoever had the 9 bracelet could join whatever team they wanted. Adding 9 to any number doesn't change the digital route, which means that number 9 could do whatever they wanted. You wanted to remove that threat as soon as possible. 2. You wanted the number 9 bracelet for yourself, so that you could make use of its power. In fact, you did use it in the murder of Nijisaki. 3. Even if his number hadn't been 9, Kubota was a problem. He knew your past. He knew what had happened 9 years before. You needed to silence him before he told anyone. 4. But last, and perhaps the most disturbing, you convinced him to break the rules so you could see what would happen. That was why you killed Kubota. But he was only the first. Next was Nijisaki. While everyone was off looking for the missing parts for the Reds, you ran into Nijisaki near the big hospital room. However, because of your prosopagnosia, you didn't realize he was Nijisaki. Chiefly because, when you met him, he was dressed like Snake. That was why you thought Nijisaki was Snake.
No, that's not... That was Nijisaki? Why? How did...
I'll get to that. Anyway, you thought he was Snake. Snake was one of the kids in your experiment 9 years ago. You remembered him because he was the blind kid, but his presence made you think. Snake was one of my subjects 9 years ago. He probably hates me. But if that's true, why isn't he saying anything? Is he keeping quiet because he can't see? Or perhaps he's working with Zero to get revenge on me. Whatever the reason, anyone who knows my past is a threat. Before he tries anything, I need to get rid of him. That was when you decided you had to kill him. The murder weapon was Kubota's bracelet. You just waved it over the red. Verified your own number and then grabbed Nijisaki's arm and forced it over the scanner panel. Then, when the door opened, you kicked him in. 9 seconds later, the door closed. And then 81 seconds passed. And poor Nijisaki was dead.
And you mean to say Snake is still alive?
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm as good as new. Thank you for killing the wrong man, but I can't say I like knowing that you wanted me dead. Although, to be honest, even if you hadn't tried to kill me, I would still hate you very much.
Well, I wouldn't blame you.
Last but not least, let's talk about Musashido's death. When Clover and I were investigating the chart room, you came over to talk to me. Do you remember what you said?
Oh, a pocket watch. Might I take a look at it?
I handed it to you, and you left the room. You had been in charge of the Nonary project. Of course, you would have known the solution to every puzzle, which would mean that you also knew how to get out of the wheelhouse. All you had to do was place the watch in the indentation on the door to unlock it. With the door open, you could enter the captain's quarters. Musashido was there. Conveniently placed next to him was an axe that practically begged you to kill him with it. You picked up that axe and buried the blade deep in the other man's chest. One blow was all it took. And then you returned to the chart room as if nothing had happened.
There was something I wanted to speak with you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
I had no reason to say no, so I followed you to the wheelhouse. When we stepped inside, remember how you slipped your hand into my vest? You pulled out a piece of paper, the one I used to cheat during the vote. But that wasn't really what you were after. Your true purpose had been to slip the watch into my pocket. It wasn't a very good plan. Had way too many holes, and someone saying the wrong thing could have brought it all down around you. You must have been desperate. But what made you willing to risk it all to do it? Ace, Musashido's murder is the only one I don't understand. You obviously did it. But why?
Because of this.
What's with the paper?
Just read it.
Let's see. Number 1. There are 2 ways you might survive this ordeal. The first is to win the nonary game. The second is for you to confess your sins of 9 years past. I have prepared a camera in the captain's quarters. The images captured by that camera will be streamed through a satellite and distributed across the world. Simply look into the camera and repent. Once you have confessed everything, I will release you from this ship. To make your confession more credible, I have left you a witness in the captain's quarters. Perhaps he will confess with you. The decision is yours. Do as you please. Zero.
When I awoke in that room on D-Deck, I found that in my pocket. That was why I chose door 1 when we voted. If I went through that door, I knew I could get to the captain's quarters. As you said, I knew how to enter the wheelhouse. My plan was to find the pocket watch before anyone else. If I could, then my alibi would be set. At least, that was the plan. Unfortunately for me, you got to it first. That sleight of hand was the best I could manage on short notice.
You meant to kill him from the beginning, then? Musashido, I mean.
I only knew Musashido was the witness after I reached the captain's quarters. I asked him, and he answered. He seemed groggy. Perhaps he had only just awoken from sedation. I suppose Nijisaki was in much the same state. He seemed confused and disoriented when I encountered him. But yes, you are correct. I intended to kill him from the beginning, even though I didn't know who he was. I proceeded to the captain's quarters in order to remove this so-called witness.
Ace, you figured it out, haven't you? You were being manipulated.
Yes, so it would seem. I was little more than a puppet, in many ways. Everywhere I went, everything was already prepared. The Reds in the large hospital room were dismantled. Nijisaki was dressed like Snake. There was an axe in the captain's quarters. Musashido was delirious from the anesthetic, so he couldn't fight back. Nijisaki as well. In retrospect, I can't understand how I could have fallen into such a simple trap. But yes, this was a trap. It was Zero's trap. And I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. I did everything he wanted me to do.
Yeah. By manipulating you, Zero was able to kill 3 people and keep the blood off his own hands. All of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this nonary game happened. Am I right, Santa?
Huh? What the hell are you talking about? I don't know any...
Ain't no point trying to play dumb anymore, Santa. Actually, I guess I should call you Aoi Kurashiki, huh? My memory came back to me, kid. You're Aoi Kurashiki, no doubt about it. Never thought I'd be back in this room talking to you. But hey, I guess this was all part of your plan, right? After all, the person who planned the nonary game this time around was Zero, and Zero's you.
Looks like you really do have your memories back, huh? Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it then, huh? Yeah, you got me. I'm Aoi Kurashiki. I was one of the kids in the nonary game 9 years ago. I made it out. So did Snake over there. But there's one thing... Nah, I guess there's 2 things you got wrong. Number 1, I ain't Zero.
What?
Wait, what?
Sure, I was helping Zero out, but I'm really more of an assistant, like a secretary. But an assistant's only an assistant. I didn't come up with all this. All I did was follow Zero's orders.
Then, If you're not Zero, who is?
Calm down there, Junpei. Didn't I say 2 things? You made one more mistake. Junpei, you just said all of this was revenge for what happened 9. That's why this no... But that's not it. Revenge isn't the only purpose. There's another reason you guys were playing the nonary game. To save someone.
Save someone?
Right. You were brought here to help my sister, to save Akane.
What the hell are you talking about? Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago in this room. I was there. I saw... What? What the hell? Where is she? Where's Akane Kurashiki? Ugh! Oh, my head! My head, it feels like it's gonna pop.
7! What the hell is going on?
I don't know. I just... Oh! I swear to God, my head feels like it's about to explode!
What was the Nonary Project? I'm sure you know already, but I'll tell you one more time. It was a project designed to test a particular phenomenon. And what was that phenomenon? For 2 organisms to communicate with one another in the absence of physical contact. The morphogenetic field. Could human beings use these invisible fields to exchange? That was what this experiment was conducted to determine. There were 2 separate locations. One was the Gigantic, and the other was a building in Nevada called Building Q. The 9 children trapped in Building Q were faced with numerous puzzles, copies of identical ones in the Gigantic. They were told... The transmitters were put in Building Q, and the receivers were put on the Gigantic. Each sibling pair was supposed to be split up, but there was a mistake. Akane was a transmitter. She should have been in Building Q. However, for some reason, she was placed on the Gigantic with the receivers, like me. Perhaps she was mistaken for someone who was supposed to be in Group A. Whatever the case, Akane ended up on the Gigantic. I think I've told you enough. You get it, don't you? I'm pretty sure you know where this is going, Junpei.
Where what is going?
Don't play dumb. You know things you shouldn't. Things you couldn't. How did you know Ace had prosopagnosia? How did you know why Ace wanted to kill Kubota and how Nijisaki was killed? Were you surprised when you found out Ace was Hongo? And what about the coffin Snake was trapped in? How the hell did you open it?
Well, that's...
He knew because I knew. Junpei receiving the information that I sent to him through the morphic field set. Simple, really. You know the alternate futures, then? Imagine a river that splits in 2, like an upside-down Y. The river flows from the top to the bottom from a single stream of the 2 branches. It only flows in one direction, but never flows backward. The information is the same way. It moves from the past to the future, but never flows backwards. People at the river's source in the past will never know about the downstream of the future. People in downstream will never know about one another either. Information only flows along the path of the river, but I am different. I can manipulate the northern fields that put knowledge in the future. I know what happens on either fork of the river, even though the people on either fork know nothing about one another. Now, who am I? I am the 9th letter of the alphabet, but I am also 0. Not really 0, not yet. Perhaps you could say less than 0. 0 is my future. In 9 years, I will be 0. Where does he go? June? No, Akane. Where did you go?
Santa!
Why is Clover... Oh, shit.
Freeze.
Santa's got the gun. Guess he picked it up when we weren't watching. Looks like he turned the tables on Ace. Though, wonder how he likes having a gun on his
Get up.
head. Sure he isn't about to take the gun off for a minute, is he? Ace doesn't put up any kind of fight. I mean, I don't think I would either, but he just looks strange. Guess he's holding for the door, huh? Doesn't need to verify to go through that door, but...
Hey, what's your plan, Santa? What are you doing?
You get through any number of doors, just 2 people. What the hell is he
Didn't I tell you? I'm Santa Claus. It's time for me to go make a wish come true.
That's it. That's where he's gonna give us? The hell does that even mean? Shit, there. And now the gate's shut. Looks like the rest of us are stuck in here. They're all looking at me. Unless Seven's headache is gone, he seems to be alright. Or I guess there's no harm in trying. See, this door still opens.
Damn. Well, it looks like this door isn't opening anytime soon.
Oh, you mean we're trapped?
6-0, baby.
So it would seem.
What the hell is Santa trying to do?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, what?
Have you considered where we are? There can really only be one thing Santa would do now.
No. No, you can't be serious.
Oh, but yeah, shit, we gotta do something. Maybe we can still get through door 9. There's the red. Yeah, alright, we can do this. I just gotta... No, it's not gonna work. There's no way. The 5 of us can't open this door. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8. Hey, oh, that's just...
Junpei, can I borrow your pen and notebook?
Sure, why not? I don't think I'm gonna need them. Ever again. Looks purposeful. Looks like she's wearing a lot of them. There's a 6. You guys have a 6. You have a 6. You have 0. There is a 6. You can get out of this. You only need one more. Use a 6.
What the hell are you doing, Clover? Give me that!
Or maybe now I can look.
What?
And there's no other way?
Just figured it out, though. Man, it's just...
It's okay. Go.
You have a bracelet that means 6. Hello, just use instead of 5. And you all can... I hate it when you guys do
Lotus.
this. You have fucking Cap's bracelet, which is a 6. It's literally... You still fucking
You
have
know
it.
we can't do that.
Don't give me that.
Oh,
I'm sure
God.
you'd love to get rid of me.
Ugh, just... I hate it when games
God
do
damn
this.
it, you idiot!
Someone better remember. She expected that.
Without...
Yes, I did.
if you're not... Look, it'd be bad, alright?
She doesn't have much
Bad?
confidence.
If there weren't assholes like you around, I'd be out of a job.
Uh-huh.
Look, I'm just not leaving you behind, alright? End of story.
7.
He's right. I'm not leaving you either.
Me too.
You didn't honestly think I'd abandon you, did you?
You're all idiots.
I told you want Lois for me to see through about the curtain.
That being said, however, I doubt we would be able to open the door anyway, even if we were to leave Lotus behind.
Huh?
I trust you remember what happened to Ace? I couldn't, see exactly what happened, but I was able to guess what he was attempting to do earlier at the Red.
Oh, yeah?
That's because he doesn't actually have 9.
What is this? Why? The digital route should be 9. It has to be 9. Then why? Why isn't it opening?
Just to see. Why don't we give it a shot?
Give it a shot.
Yes, that is...
You were right.
It ain't opening.
Damn.
But it did open 9 years ago. The digital route was 9 then, I'm sure of it.
You think maybe they changed the settings?
Perhaps.
Shit. If we can't get through the door, then we can't get out. The walls are way too high. There's no way in hell we can go to that whole 7 popped out of 9 years ago. All we can do is stand here, stare at the store with a 9 on it. Guess this is it. This is the end. A Connie vision? Really? I was watching. I had watched everything that was reflected in his eyes. I was listening. Every sound that vibrated in his eardrums I heard. Smell, taste, touch, I felt everything he felt. I knew everything about him. I was thinking, what he was feeling, what he was sensing. All of his feelings and worries and fears became mine. My mind, my consciousness was inside of him. Though the morphic field said we were resonant and we were as one. I was him, and at the same time, I was an observer. There was a tremendous noise like a clap of thunder. That was approximately 9 hours ago. Bomb that went off in a ship. The noise then began. As an event melted into him and we became one. Inside of Roof Wolf, myself and Junpei's mind 9 years in the future. I didn't lose myself. I was living in 2 realities at once. One was the present, the other was the future. Perhaps you can think of it as 2 movies showing on the same screen at the same time. Eventually it became difficult to separate them and determine which movie is which. However, if I concentrate, I was able to focus on one or the other. So I was able to grasp what was happening in front of me.
Come on, over here!
That was Brother Aoi. He was yelling. I followed him. Around me, seven other children. They all looked like they were about my age.
Come on, hurry up!
Ran down a long straight hallway and burst into the large hospital room. Am I only there? What the fuck? We ran down a long straight hallway and burst into the large hospital room. Everyone was arguing. Two of the boys got in a fist fight. The girl watched them begin to cry. I want to go home, she cried. I want to go home. Another girl slapped the crying girl and let her down at her. 2 hours since no break. She started to fall apart. When all hope she lost light, started talking. He was blind, 9 years later. We would call him Snick.
Hello? Everyone? Could you come over here for a moment?
Older than most of us, his voice had authority. The fight died down and gathered.
I have a little sister. She is very important to me. Right now, she is over in Building Q and is desperately trying to send information over to me. Her name is Clover, and today is her 9th birthday.
He spoke to pull something from his mouth. January 9/4 leaf clover.
I was going to give these to her as a birthday present. I was outside picking them when I was abducted. I'm sure I've already told you, but I am blind. For a man who can't see, collecting 9 of a very specific plant is, well, it is difficult. But my sister means a great deal to me. And I hope that these would show her how much I cared for her. Since it's her 9th birthday, I thought 9 4-leaf clovers would be appropriate. Every one of you has a brother or a sister in Building Q with Clover. For their sake, we have to survive. We have to get off this ship. Do you understand? If we're going to do that, there are 3 things you have to remember. We need trust and love, and we have to have faith in one another. If we can take all 3 of those to heart, then I promise that good luck will come our way. Did you know that the leaves on the 4-leaf clover mean faith, trust, love, and luck? Those words are leaf words. So if you believe what I've told you, and you understand, then I want you each to have one of these. They're a promise between friends.
Gave clover to each of us, and I took one too. Eventually, he was left with only a single 4-leaf clover.
Now, don't ever forget, so long as you have that, we will always be connected.
I finished the tension only a few minutes before it was gone. Calm. I've been around the ship for a while longer. Several number doors to falling on doors number 9 on it. In fact, there were 2 doors in 911. We found them in the chapel. We split in 2 groups and walked through the doors. For a while, we all found ourselves in a room with a ceiling that looked like upside down funnel. Celebrities in the room had another knife door, but this time there was only one. There was only one door. That meant only 5 people could escape.
What are we gonna do? There aren't any other doors.
We began to panic. It's just things had gotten bad enough already.
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
What? What's happening? What did that thing say? That didn't sound good.
I think it means this room is gonna burn.
Burn!
The plaque on the door says incinerator, and that voice said that the incineration is about to start. And incinerate means to burn.
No! Help me!
Kara filled the room. Everyone began to scream and cry. Her eyes were filled with despair. I opened the wall door open the man in there. It was a huge frightened mountain of a man as large as a bear. 9 years later, we would call him.
Don't worry, kids. I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you.
The rest happened just like 7 and 7 did. The 4 of us stayed behind and were saved by 7. Crawled through the vent and waved incinerator slid down into the hall. Came all the other side of the door. Went through those and began to run up the spiral staircase. I ran out of the behind me was Nona, brother AOI Snake, and 7. The other children, the ones who'd gone through door 9 before us, were already below. You could hear them cheering each other on. Ran and ran and ran. Leapt across the main stairs and kept running. The stairs spiraled upward like a tornado. Eventually I pulled ahead of the rest. Perhaps Nona had slowed them down. I didn't really lose them, so I slowed down as well. I didn't stop. I spent some more sword time to see if they caught up.
Oh no, where is it? Did I drop Jumpy's present?
I knew I'd been moving past the event. Then I dropped it as we slid out. I didn't go back. I had to, but I knew I couldn't tell the others. They would stop me, I was sure of it. I didn't stop to think. I simply moved. I ran to the central hall of the room that connected all the other areas of the ship. In the shadows, moments later, I felt a rush of the wind as it passed me up the staircase. I waited until they were out of sight, and then I ran. Moved as quickly as I could, down, down, and down. Finally respawned deck. Ran to the hallway, looked around.
There it is!
It was just as I thought it would be, sitting under the opening of the vent. I ran over and snatched it from the floor, but as I ran back towards the stairs, I freed it. The door to the incinerator opened and a man stepped out. It was Hungo. Ace. 9 years later, we would call him Ace.
Ah, how wonderful to see you decided to come back.
He smiled and made my blood run cold. It looked mechanical, as if someone simply pulled up the corners of his
Come
mouth.
with me. We must continue the experiment.
Shook my head, eyes wide. Slowly, I began to walk backwards. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. Then I spun around and broke into a run. Furco's hand closed on my left wrist.
I said, come with me.
I was sanity to his voice now. I pulled as hard
No!
as I could.
Stop! Let go of me! Let go!
Brought his blood in my arms, trying desperately to get Hungo to let go of me. But I was still only a child, and I was no match for a man like
Stop
Hungo.
struggling, goddammit! Do as I tell you!
He in my arm trying to pull me into the incinerator.
Help me! Somebody help me!
Akane!
Nora scared flew, and my brother Aoi burst out of it. Behind them came 7 and 8. Akane cried out, my name again. Flipped toward Hungo.
You came back!
Cried out.
Ah! You're too late, idiot!
I threw his full weight against my arm, pulling us both into the center. Force it threw me to the floor. I scrambled my feet and looked toward the number 9 door. I stood between it and me. Behind him, my brother, his fists clenched. Those fists never reached Hungo. Cold heart, the screech of metal on metal, the door slammed shut. Yes, it means mechanic. Space registered that there was an object there, but not anything he would consider a human being. He turned away and walked toward a red that sat next to the door. I got 2 bracelets. Leading both over a scanner panel. Here on the red. Check the screen, then toss the bracelet carelessly on the floor. Doing. What was the point? Made no effort to explain himself, of course. Nothing at all, and he walked past me as though it was nothing more than a rotten door effect. 2 minutes later, the other door slid shut as well. Finally, I could hear someone pounding on the door behind me. Turned around and ran toward the door with mine.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
I heard a voice from the other side of the door. A worried, frightened voice.
Help!
My throat was already raw, but I screamed as loud as I could. The voice echoed lonely around the empty room.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here!
Where's Hungo?
He went out the other door!
What?
starting.
Warning. Warning. Emergency Incineration Command has been acknowledged. Incineration will begin in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Holy shit. Man, I knew it was gonna say, but that was one hell of a creepy voice.
I knew it!
It's starting.
Santa started the incinerator.
Fuck! Man, I never thought I'd hear that damn voice again after 9 years.
What the hell? What the hell? What in God's name are you talking about? It's 9 years this and 9 years that, and when it's not 9 years something, then you're talking about some sort of fucking experiments. You aren't making any sense.
I'm sorry, Lotus, but we really don't have time to explain it right now. I promise. I'll tell you everything once we get out of here.
But...
Incineration will begin in 17 minutes.
You know what that means, right? Incinerate means burn.
what kind of idiot do you think I am? I know what incinerate means.
Well...
God damn it! Okay. I won't ask anything else. Talk about whatever you want. But you have to do something for me. 7, figure this out.
What? Why me?
Just shut up and stop this thing.
How the hell?
There has to be some sort of emergency shut-off button.
There isn't anything like that.
How the hell do you know?
Because I looked for it 9 years ago.
Yeah, Lois isn't happy about that. Can't really blame her. Wait. Floor, it's moving. That's new.
What the hell is that?
What is that?
What else could I say? The floor opened and a machine rose up out of it. It looked like a computer. At least it kinda did. There's a monitor, a keyboard, a cross-shaped device of some kind. Something about the machine scared me, but I forced myself to walk up to it. I was terrified. Tears poured down my face. I wiped them off even as more took their place and forced myself forward. Finally, I reached it. I looked at the screen. It was blank. All I saw was my own frightened face staring back at me from the glass, drenched in tears. The screen's reflection of my own face. I'm looking kind of freaked out. Kind of smell like crazy, but seeing it kind of drives it home. Can't you just calm down, alright? Everything's gonna be okay. God, man, I wish that thing would just shut up.
Incineration will begin in 15.
Alright, back to this thing. It's only showing up now, then it's gotta be important. But what the hell am I supposed to do with it?
Hey, move!
Ah, we're all tense, lady. That doesn't mean you gotta shove people around.
Okay, it's turned on. There's nothing on the screen, though. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. If there's nothing on here, how are we supposed to do anything with it?
Sure, I'll start pushing buttons. I'm sure that'll... Well... yeah, well, at least it's on now. It's on the screen.
What is this?
What's up?
It looks like some sort of puzzle.
A bunch of numbers letters cut across a 5x5 grid. The numbers range from 1 to 8.
Do you think that if we solve this puzzle...
the incinerator will stop? Yeah. Well, we can hope, right?
Alright, puzzle, how do you work? Oh man, that goddamn voice again.
Incineration will begin in 13.
Shit, 13 minutes. Can we do this? Or feels like it's gonna pop. I was pounding like it's about to explode. The puzzle on the screen. Sure, I could solve it somehow, but I had no idea how. Actually, Junpei had been gone for a while. His mind was gone. I couldn't get any more information from him. For seconds ticked by at the start of the screen, completely lost. My cheeks felt hot tears pour over them.
Hey, what are you doing?
I turned around. Well, then the door faced my face. So, how long did you watch me?
Don't know what to do. It's simple, but I suppose I might as well tell you. Just solve the puzzle on that machine.
That snuff by a door, but still tore at my heart like claws of a vicious monster. With my lip glared at Hanko, struggling to hold back hot tears.
You're a terrible person! I hate you!
Oh my! How could you call a gentleman such as myself a terrible person? That's not very nice. I'm quite fair. I don't use tricks or play dirty, you see? I've even left you a way out.
A way out?
Didn't you hear me? All you have to do is solve that puzzle. Do that, and you can stop the incinerator.
What's the point of stopping it? You'll only capture me and make me do this all again. I'm not going to listen to you. If you're just going to throw me back in here, I might as well just die now.
My goodness, haven't you listened to anything I've said? I told you, I'm a fair man.
Huh?
If you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will in turn activate. If this experiment is to deliver valid results, there must be a chance of success. If you succeed, you will escape.
The verification function of the red?
I remembered. The room was getting too braced into the red.
Ah, so you do remember. Right now there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1, and the second is 3. Say, Akane, what's your number?
My left hand. Face the bracelet showed a 5. Rather, I put my hand in the skin.
You really aren't one for listening, are you?
Here goes my voice from across the room.
I've already told you, didn't I? Once you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will activate. In other words, if you haven't solved the puzzle, you can't enter your number. What kind of fool are you?
Why are you doing this?
You could never understand. You don't know what it's like to spend every day surrounded by monkeys. Now start the experiment. Solve the puzzle.
I can't! I don't know how!
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you? Access the morphogenetic field and find the solution. Then you'll die. You'll burn alive. It's gonna be quite hot in there in a few minutes. I imagine it will be very painful.
Orloff echoed through the room. Even after his face was perfectly loud, could hear it.
Incineration will begin in 10.
Crying. Great gulping sobs broke in my hiccups and shook my body. I was terrified. Fear pressed down on me like tremendous weight. Now, before shaking legs carried back to the device. I stared at the monitor.
I can't! I just can't! There's no way! I can't figure this out!
I didn't know. Didn't even know where to start. Fear scared my thoughts, and all I could think was how I was going to die. Balls were sweating, my blood was boiling in my veins. It was hot. So hot. I couldn't breathe. I felt dizzy. My heart roared in my chest as it would pound itself to pieces. My pocket. I wrapped my hand around the thing and came back again. Little Jumpy had given me. At least I had that. I both hands and prayed.
Help me! Jumpy! Help me! Help me! Jumpy! 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 Please! Help me! Jumpy!
Akane?
Akane?
Who the hell is Akane?
Shut up! Just shut the hell up!
Seven Lois didn't understand. I think Clover and Snake have an idea, though. Clover's looking at me, and I think Snake may have figured it out. No, it doesn't matter. There must be a way. Let's go. Maybe over here?
Akane! Akane! Can you hear me? Akane! Say something!
Fuck. Did something break our connection? I swear I just heard her.
Akane!
Shit.
Answer me! Akane!
Jumpy?
Spun around. I heard a voice. His voice. I looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course. But I heard it so clearly, like he was right
Jumpy!
here. Very loud as I could.
Akane!
Jumpy!
That's her. She's here. That means...
Akane! Akane!
Are you in the incinerator right now?
Yes, I am! How did you know?
He knew that. I don't understand what's happening.
Right. There's only one way to help her. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
Incineration will begin in 7. minutes.
Jumpy, we don't have time!
As soon as I could, I told him about what I'd solved the puzzle in order to stop the incinerator.
Got it!
And I do. I get everything now. I finally understand what all this means. I know why no never gave myself a day. I knew why they were kidnapped and brought here. All for this moment. All of us planned out to lead this one moment. Oh my god, this is insane. I can't believe it. There's only one possible answer. Zero is Kane, blah blah blah. She created the history of the future and she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. She tried to save herself that way 9 years ago. No, she's trying to save herself right now. That means there's only one thing for me to do. Even if there's always some sort of insane plan, I will save her. I will save Connie. Blah blah blah. I must save her no matter what.
Incineration will begin in 6 minutes.
Jumpy!
Yeah, I know. Just hang on, all right? I promise I'll get you out of there. I'm not gonna let you die. I promise. So don't worry, all right? Just give me a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
I shook as I answered. It was hot in the room. I felt like my heart was on fire. 6 minutes or not, my heart burned with feelings for him. Can I solve the puzzle now at some point? Alright, time to get to work, Junpei. Snake is talking to them about something. Whatever it doesn't matter. Get out of my way.
Hey, what are you...
Just trust me, okay?
Sorry, let's let me snap there. There's a lot more stake than your bride. I'll probably this later, alright? Now, so look at this. Got all numbers on this grid. I think we're out of order. Switch this out. Accomplish anything.
Just think of what I did all those times before. I'm gonna do this on my own, with my own mind. I'm gonna solve this problem.
Why does it stay blank when I press hit? But it makes numbers disappear. I can turn it on and off. Should there be 2 rows? Me. Going on. How the hell? That one's bolted there for a reason. Okay, so one in the yard is saying. Solved. This place with Jason Gale squares that add up to. Should be 2 Janets. I don't understand. So I'm not supposed to make him be 9? I don't... I don't fucking understand what number it's supposed to be. Is it the bracelet numbers? 'Cause that would be 5. Okay, so they can change. Not understand what is going on right now. So let's just get messy. Maybe I should be set. So everything back here to stay. Oh, wait a second. Everything is in a spot. Something lines up in bottom squares. Dead? 3S507D. I'm getting too confused. I should reset. Please start to clear my head. Maybe I can figure out the answer easier that way. I need to find the path. I don't understand. The fuck is going on? Like, where does that go? Do like... Do I need, like, I don't understand what the fuck this is. I have no fucking clue. Not a goddamn one. I don't know. Like, do those numbers need to stay the same? Okay, so does it, I need to get all the letters down there and like all the numbers up above? Oh, the numbers actually, it's fucking password. Motherfucker. It was being literal. I really just I'm salty as all fuck right now. Mother of...
Yes, that's it. Akane, did you get it?
Yes, I did! I solved it! I mean, really, you solved it for me, but I copied everything you did. Now I just have to press enter.
Then what the hell are you waiting for? Push it!
Okay, I win.
Emergency shutdown command has been confirmed. Incineration system has been disabled.
Jumpy! It worked! It worked! The incinerator shut down! It worked!
Tears were down my face as I cried out to him, but they were a different sort of tears. Feeling accomplishment really fled in my body. At the same time, much strength I felt I had left disappeared and collapsed to the floor. For a while, I just lay there, laughing, crying, enjoying being alive. I thought about him, I thought my heart would burst. Blah, 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 blah.
Whew.
Can't quite believe I did that. Why am I so glad? I can feel like heart's on fire. No, I don't have time to be thinking about that kind of shit. I need to call
Akane! Sorry, but things are kind of busy over here. I'm gonna have to hang up now, okay?
Oh, of course! That's fine!
But not vigorously, even though I knew he couldn't see me. Then I looked over the corner of the floor. There were two blazes of hunger I left behind.
Now.
Then doesn't look particularly happy with me. It's very nice to have someone who just saved your lives, guys.
Junpei, are you...
Okay?
Ah, shut...
Right, okay, so now I have a reason to be pissed off. So I haven't pressed the enter key yet. Alright, nothing holding me back now.
Incineration will begin 90 seconds.
It doesn't sound like it's stopping.
What the shit? Why isn't it stopping?
Get. What the hell's going on? Hold on. Perfect. Why the fuck is this thing stopping?
Incineration will begin in 60 seconds.
Wait, of course. 2457. That's what the numbers that showed up after the puzzle mean. 2457 plus 8. He's unloaded. Then door 9. No, that's it. The number of doors is 9. Not even a number.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that...
Shit, of course. Then he's just putting the right number into the red end.
Incineration will begin in 30 seconds.
Run, guys! Get to the door! Run!
Much time, man, I sure hope they can trust me this one or fuck.
Quick! Verify your numbers on the red! Verify? Who?
What combination?
All of us! We all...
Why?
You really think this is a good time to ask questions? Just do it!
Hurry.
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Central gate has been opened. Incineration system has been disabled.
Holy fucking Christ. No, not time to have to go.
Hurry! We've only got 9 seconds before the door closes! Go! Go! Go!
Guys, move it. Move it, Junpei. Just in time. There it is. Not done yet. I gotta find the dead.
Shit. Looks like we made it, huh?
He has left when he wants to. This clever Lowe's totally out of energy. Snake is shaking his head wearily. Just want to take a nap.
Akane! Akane! Can you hear me? Akane!
I want to tell her, mate. I want to tell her how good I feel, but nothing. The door opened. Standing in front of it was my brother.
Akane!
Oi!
Cried his name, even though my voice was almost gone from screaming and letting it
Oh, oi!
buried my face and just cried again. Cried and cried and cried. The thump of his head in my ear made me feel like I was home. His beat was almost like a lullaby. I wrapped my arms around him as they would go and held him as tight as I could. A miracle. I felt the warmth from my body turned just when I lay there for a minute, but I couldn't. I got down to death. I looked away from him and looked around. The door already closed. I only a short distance away. It took me a moment to scan all the bracelets. That's the ones hung with rock on the scanner. Deep breath and looked around again. She was a detective we'd call 7 and 9 years, and Snake, the blind boy, were looking at me. Seemed utterly stunned by my sudden appearance. Their eyes were wide and their mouths were
Alright,
open.
let's get out of here. If we don't book it, we might run into Hongo again.
I was right, it's time to get moving. Hongo seemed to jar 7 Snake out of their surprise, and I nodded. Off running, sprinting, staring. Time for more running. But if they can get us out of here, no wonder we're running. Our fans like barely here. God, I can't wait to leave her there again. Someone talking?
Hey, Junpei, can I ask you something?
What's up?
That door, the one with the 9 on it. Why'd it open?
Yeah, all 5 of us verified our numbers on the red. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 is 26. That makes our digital route 8. It shouldn't have opened.
That's not like you, Lotus. I thought you would have figured it out already.
Huh?
Because you were the person who taught me about the idea of bases.
Bases?
Yeah. What are the 2 numbers in base 2?
0 and 1.
How about base 10?
That goes from 0 to 9, right?
And how about base 16?
0 through F. After 9, it starts at A and goes from there. B, C, D, etc.
You're right. In other words, A in base 16 is 10 in base 10. B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, and so on.
So, what about it?
You don't get it? What if we keep going with that pattern? What if you go way past base 16 all the way to base 27?
Base 27?
Yeah.
Well, the numerical digits are the same, so I guess you'd add alphabetical digits. E is 14, F is 15,
H is 17, I is 18,
K is 20.
N is 23, O is 24, P is 25.
Yeah, and? What comes after that?
Q.
26!
And what does that mean?
That wasn't a 9 on the door.
It was a Q! A fucking lowercase q!
Yep, that's pretty much it. I guess to put it another way, you could say that it was a 9 in base 10, but a Q in base 27.
God, my doctor kills me. I swear any going down to terrible. Like every single soul of mine is dying from air. I regret that should I take a turn now. I feel like the lungs are burning. Maybe it's a sore fast. No, we can't stop. Don't have time. Come on, legs. There can't be many more of these steps left. Let's run a bullet down the rifle barrel. Tornado cutting through a sea of clouds. Running on the back of a giant coil of gray. Jesus, I can barely breathe. How was June here at all, then? No, Junpei, no time to rest. Pull yourself together, you're almost
All right,
there.
I'm gonna open it.
Yeah.
Yes. We're finally here!
Please do.
Only one stand for me and my freedom. But every more important than that, only thing standing between me and Akane. You're gonna open and you're gonna open now. I wonder what the hell the other two have in store. And I'm not sure. Anyways, he gave us all research. Sir happy as the light would melt. My heart was at peace, not only because my brother and I were back together again. Thanks to the huge detective, all 9 of us have been kidnapped. Finally, I escaped from it again. This is the horizon, we can see the faint outline of the ship as it sank. Thunderous roar as it finally slipped into the waves. The last cry echoed across the ocean.
It's over.
Yeah.
So, finally, or was it really? That was. Oh, sure. This is the beginning. This was only a prologue. What would happen in 9 years? Finally, air. Ah, damn, that sun is bright. I can barely see anything. I gotta admit, it doesn't look quite like.
No.
You gotta be shitting
What?
me.
It can't be.
This is...
They're in Nevada. They're in Nevada. Oh,
This is the
they're
building in the
building
Nevada desert.
Of course, because the gigantic actually sank.
the mock experiment building.
Oh my god. This whole time we were in Building Q.
Sure enough, that's a desert out there with mountains all around it. Hello there, son. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. I don't think I've ever been so happy to see a sunrise. Huh? I just hear something fall. Right, a bracelets. Guess I never really got a good look at the other side of those things. Let's see what's inside of you. It's an electronic chip, like an NTM card. That's it. There's nothing else. Nothing that looks like a detonator. There was never a detonator to begin with.
Akane.
Jumpy.
Huh? Guess I might be pretty crazy about the girl if I think I'm hearing her voice in the wind. I didn't get one of the endings. I somehow skipped one of them. I had to have. Or is there more than one real ending? I don't know. Of course it'd be
Are
something
you
else.
okay?
Oh, come on. This is nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look okay.
It's toward the end of the emergency school. Jumpy and I were sitting next to each other on a small hill looking down the town.
How does it look then?
Half serious, half joking. Thought about it for a minute first.
Well, let's see. It looks like you kissed a toad and got warts, but then they just kept growing and growing and growing.
It wouldn't die right now.
What does that even mean?
This would be great.
Ow, 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 ow.
Yep, I'm fixing it. There we go. Or not. Okay. That was a little shocker. There we go. That one works.
See? I told you you're not okay. You're too reckless. You can't beat 5 8th graders, Jumpy. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I couldn't just stand there. I mean, don't you think so? I had to do something.
Woohoo! This is so fun! This is so awesome! Driving is so great when there's nothing around, and there's no speed limit.
Hey, Clover, watch those bumps, all right? This car jumps even a little, and I think I'm gonna get crushed to death.
Hey, shut it. I can't help if I'm big, all right? Suck it up.
Why don't you drive, Seven?
I'm a cop. I ain't gonna break the law.
He doesn't have an international license.
Yeah, but you could have sat in the passenger seat.
Oh, hell no. There's no way I'm giving this seat up. And Clover, there's no need to slow down. The car Santa and June are in should be somewhere down this road ahead of us.
Yeah, I saw some fresh tire tracks going out. There's no doubt about it.
Then we've got to hurry if we want to catch them, don't we?
Sure thing.
Oh shit. God damn it, she doesn't have to drive so fast. Man, I didn't think a car like this could go this fast. We're throwing up a lot of dust. Flowers after he runs the junior high students. They've been hiding in the bushes on the back one of the hills, drenching the kitten and gassing. Ugh. Ugh. Just why? Oh god. Then what we saw they were doing jumping right up.
Hey! What the hell are you doing?
They jumped on him, quickly scooped up the kid and tossed it to me. I caught it and ran for the police station's back.
Help me! Officer, please! You have to come with me!
Policeman and I head back to the hill. All I found was Jumpy sprawled on the ground with a face covered in big swelling.
You couldn't run away after you threw the kitty to me?
I asked him. He struck his tongue out through the hole in his mouth.
Yeah, I guess I could have.
Then why didn't you?
I didn't want to. I wanted to beat him up. Beat him up real good.
Because of what they were doing to the kitty.
Yeah, that too, but I think they were the ones behind those murders our first semester. Remember?
Oh, you mean the bunnies.
Yeah, the bunnies.
He grasped me around and tossed me.
They asked me what elementary school I was from, so I told them. And then they said they'd do the same thing to you that they did to the rabbits. I couldn't forgive them for that, so I... Hey, there's still some stuff I don't get.
Of course, they probably don't know anyone.
Like Ace. Well, guess I should say Gentaro Hongo. Why did he create the Nonary Project? Anybody? Any ideas?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
Yes.
He's still in the trunk, I assume?
Yes, he is. Still tied up. I was doing his mouth tape shut. They got him in the trunk. So I just look empty, no emotion. Looks like he's just given up. I wonder if he even cares what happens.
Hey, were you listening to us?
Yeah, go ahead and try to pretend you were. Let's get the tape off.
Come on, I know you were. Answer me.
Look at me when you talk to me.
I only wanted to see the faces. Human faces. I thought if I could gain the ability to access the morphic field set, then perhaps I could see faces. By peering into people's minds, you could understand how they were processing the expressions of others.
That's it?
Yes. If you want to put it simply, but if you are looking for a more philosophical answer, I can supply that as well. You see, the human collective consciousness...
I think that's enough how you got. I would take it back.
All right. So what's your second question?
You said there were some things you didn't get, didn't you?
Well, my next question doesn't really have anything to do with you two. This is for you, Seven. It's about the whole Alice thing. What's the deal with that?
Well, you see, 9 years ago, after I escaped from the Gigantic, I kept going after Hongo on my own. Catch up when I finally slipped up. During the course of my investigations, I learned a lot more about the Gigantic. I also found out about Bourdain and Alice.
You're not really answering my question. Was there actually a girl who wouldn't melt at room temperature?
Unless your girl has something to say. Alright, fine. Let you talk.
What?
Alice doesn't exist. 9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library on the bottom deck. There was nothing in it but the root of a peculiar plant. My research determined that it was a member of the genus Madrigora, of the family Solanaceae. I was able to extract a particular alkaloid from it. I used that extract to create Soapary. Its creation was a tremendous boon to my firm, and we grew rapidly.
Shit is going on forever. Tape's going back on. That's my question. No, I think I'll try.
Here, this is for you.
What's this?
This is, for you, doll. His name is Junpei.
He pulled something out of his pocket and shoved it in the car toward me. His hand was a doll made of yarn small enough to fit.
Jumpy, are you sure it's, for you, doll?
Huh? Yeah, the lady at the shop said so, that means it's for you, right?
Are you sure it's not a voodoo doll?
Wait, what? That's... Oh, man. Oh, man.
Well, it sure looks like a voodoo doll. I mean, you do know what a voodoo doll is used for, right?
Yeah, I guess calling it Junpei isn't a very good idea, then.
Why are you giving me this anyway? It just seems really sudden.
Well, you know how after June, we aren't gonna get to see each other too much? I mean, we're gonna be in different schools, and I just thought I'd,
Oh, okay, well, how about we call it June, then?
Okay. So, I wanted to give you this.
You sound like some sort of tribal chief in a bad movie.
Yes. I, head of tribe. This doll, traditional charm of tribe. So I give this, it me. So we always together.
Oh, Jumpy.
If something bad, then hold and pray. I go wherever you are. So here, take.
I reached my hand out and picked up the doll gently.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Before I knew it, I was crying. Tears streamed down my face and fell into June's tiny yarn body.
Oh, Jumpy. I'll never forget you. I promise.
Jumpy looked straight into my eyes and said just 5 words.
I'll never forget you either.
The sky was beautiful crimson reds that melted down toward the horizon. The last golden rays of sunlight stretched out across the city and painted themselves across the hills. Set faded in the warm light of evening. Just the two of us leaning gently against one another, shoulder to shoulder. The sunset was still didn't leave. We watched the sun as darkness deepened, and one by one the lights of the town began to flicker on. I'll just go the one thing. I probably should do that at some point to figure out what that is. One more thing I don't get. You know, it's the biggest mystery as far as I'm concerned. It's also the one that's really important. It has to do with June and the beginning. 9 years ago, she died of Sarah and Gigantic, but she's alive now as June. How? I think half the book was sent to her 9 years ago. Alright, say that makes some kind of I did that, then it makes sense of what Severo does. Snake makes sense. He's blind. He couldn't see her body anyway. Seven. He's sure he saw it. That was some kind of hysterical discrepancy. Oh wait, maybe that's not it at all. There's one other. Just wait, tell me the truth, Seven. Look, satisfied.
Hey, look! Over there! There's somebody next to the road.
What? Hmm?
Don't forget your towel! Backups. Good to have. Oh no, there is two, but how is there two? Were those all endings, or were they not? The three left behind. Oh! Oh! Because it would have ended there normally until I specifically got this one, Zero Lost. Then, but the way I did it, I technically got both at the same fucking time. I did it accidentally the correct way. Almost. If I did it really the correct way, I've only had to have done this twice. Just go down the one, and then down the left. The sub thing, I think, is probably the most fucking irrelevant one ever. I don't think that one matters. I think you have to go down these two, get that ending, and that one. I think that one is literally just the thing that's there. It's the most fucking irrelevant thing. That's the one ending you don't have to get. I guess. Fucking hell. But we beat it! We got everything! Yay! Question. Did I or did I not hit the back button? What is it doing? Do not like... Okay, no, I should just do it in the beginning again. I forgot what the beginning was. I forgot what the beginning was. I'm such a fucking idiot. I completely forgot what the beginning was. Okie dokie doopsie. Well, we've done that. Goodbye and see y'all next time.